Hello everyone and welcome to the first NXL raw footage match of 2021. I'm very excited to be traveling again for national events. It's been a really long time. The last national event I went to was NXL Vegas in 2019. The first match that I'm bringing you from the NXL Florida event is TBD Jits Krew versus Plumlife in the Ochos. If you find yourself enjoying this video at any point, please feel free to leave a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. I release new videos every week. And if you want to get notified every time I upload a video, you can click the notification bell as well. If you want to support the channel and more than just liking and subbing, you can check out the join button down below next to the subscribe button. Clicking that will bring up another page where it'll show you the different tiers of membership for my channel. Members get access to videos early and ad-free viewing. Now let's break down the two teams playing in today's match. After a lackluster Friday start where they lost to A-Team and tied to CEP, Jits Krew went into Saturday knowing it was win or go home. They ended up beating Los Angeles Collision and Brawl to go 2-1-1 in the prelims and move on to the Ochos. Plumlife came into the event with two new additions on their roster. Two ex-pros, Damian and Arthur Trillett, who used to play on Infamous, joined the Plumlife roster for the NXL Florida event. Plumlife went 1-1 on Friday, but came out swinging on Saturday, winning both their matches, going 3-1 in the prelims. As far as I could tell, this is the first time these two teams have met in the NXL series, so it was anyone's game for this match. Plumlife did look a little more solid through the prelims, but Jits really picked it up on Saturday and came back to move on to the Ochos. Obviously, with the addition of Damian and Arthur on the Plumlife roster, they looked like on paper that they were the stronger team, but Jits Krew has been one of those teams that they don't give a shit who they're playing. They always play the same. So like I said, this is anybody's game. Before we jump into the match, let's break down the NXL Florida layout. All right, let's take a look at the layout from the NXL Florida event. So as you can see, this middle section right here is pretty stacked with bunkers. There was so much room up here to hide and just sneak around. Teams started really using this middle part of the field on Saturday and Sunday. But before we jump into too much about the layout, let's go over what the breakouts were for most teams. So as far as what most teams were doing on the breakout, most of the time they were sending a guy to this Dorito. You could double up the home if you wanted to, but you always mostly had a guy staying at the home. And then you had a guy going to this can, and then you could switch up where you sent your snake guy. Honestly, you could go to the corner, to the god, or right into the snake. Now, the safest bunker was obviously this can, but teams were going to the corner to try and stop this snake side early. Most teams, they would double up this home, and then they would send that guy right to this tower. Once they were in the tower, they had the option to go to either of these wedges, but from what I saw, I think most teams were going to this wedge down here on the snake side, and then going right up to the mini W on the inside. It was really easy to get lost in here in this section of bunkers, so this became really important on Saturday and Sunday for teams. Unfortunately, on the snake side, there weren't a lot of battles down this wire right here. All the battles were pretty much going the snake corner and just holding this wire down the entire time and trying to keep their snake player in their corner from moving up. This corner player was super important. If you lost your corner player or your god player early, if these guys died, they could easily crawl right up to your side of the snake and just get to these sections right here, this one or this one, and they would shoot inside and just get a lot of shots on players. You had pretty much free reign on this whole side right here to kill anybody if you get up into their snake. This became a big problem for teams. You needed to have a body alive on the snake side to kill this snake guy or keep him contained the whole time. And this 50 Dorito was definitely another option for teams to attack. So if we look here on the Dorito side, you can see there's no real wire like there was on the snake side. This Dorito was really hard to live in right here. It was easy to chop from the snake side or the middle, so most teams weren't sending a guy here unless it was really necessary or unless it was a stopping bunker to get up to the next Dorito. So in order to stop that Dorito side, it was really up to the home, the center guy in this section, or this cake guy right here. Their main jobs were basically to keep the Dorito from moving out of this gap right here. If you let the player get into this 50 Dorito, you were going to have a problem, and it wasn't super easy to kill that guy. You basically had to go bunker him or just wait for him to get sloppy. Alright, so that's going to do it for the NXL Florida layout. Let's jump into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Okay. Sally! Guys, we're spinning that line. Sally! Sally! Stop!